Ni mtu ana associate na watu vizuri, ni mtu social,
ni rahisi sana kujifunza kutoka kwake.
Yeye kwa ufupi naweza nikasema anapenda accuracy, anapenda kuhakikisha kwamba kitu ambacho anafanya na kwa very excellency.
Basically, I would say he's a mentor and a father figure to many, including me.
Hujambo hapo ulipo mpenzi mtazamaji, na wingi wa matumaini kwamba unazidi kufurahia matangazo yetu, na karibu katika habari zetu za adhuhuri ya leo, ikiwa leo ni siku ya Alhamisi na ni tarehe 21 mwezi wa Septemba mwaka wa 2017. Mtangazaji mwenza wa ishara anaitwa Gladys Oduor.
Paul Kagi was born in Kenyatta Moi's Eras in Kiambu County. In his autobiography, Paul Kagi wrote, "Journalism was part of me as early as I was in class 8. That when I got interested in field, at that time I was badly in love with radio, and I was lucky my mother had bought a type of radio set, Philips 316. I requested my mother to be allowing me to carry it when going to graze cattle in the evening. After school and going with it in our farm inside Akiondo, a Kikuyu word meaning a basket. I learned a lot about news anchoring, hosting different shows and live coverages. My darling station was BBC Swahili London. That's why I'm rich in Swahili."
Ni mtu ambaye anapenda accuracy, kwa sababu wakati ambapo umeanza kufanya kitu lazima akuja kwambie hivi na hivi inapaswa kufanywa.
That's not when he began his journey. Firstly, he came to know how to speak Swahili when he was in class 6 after their family shifted to Rift Valley, where they bought a land before they lived as squatters in Mount Kenya region. What Paul Kagi known by then is that all people in Kenya speak one language, which was mother tongue. But when they shifted to Rift Valley, he came across many tribes he had not interacted with before, where they spoke in Swahili, and Paul Kagi fell in love with it. That's when he began the journey of learning the language, which bore great fruits. It's at this time when Paul Kagi overheard his fellow classmates imitating him, and at this point he couldn't believe on his ears, because he has become a stammerer. He started listening to himself and verified he was a stammerer. Luckily, after 1 year, it fully disappeared, a barrier which could hinder him from becoming a great journalist.
He has fathered a lot of people in media, me being an example. What I do, basically everything I've learned from him. And one thing I've realized with him, si mchoyo na information.
1 year after discovering himself, he became a star in writing insha, going for inter-school poetry competition. In high school, he continued establishing his broadcasting career by joining journalism club and drama club, which really boosted his career. When he went to college, the trend was the same, but now he was able to write articles in every Friday, an act which heavily built his talent, and also prayers and fasting, which opened his careers in media.
My name is Jacinta. Mr. Paul Kagi is my editor in the newsroom and also the head of production. So tunafanya naye kwa vipindi tofauti tofauti. Ni rahisi sana kujifunza kutoka kwake, na ni mwalimu ambaye anajivunia kuwafunza watu wengi sana kitaaluma. Unaweza kusema watangazaji wengi wamepitia kwenye mikono yake, na vile vile katika shule.
Before going to media school, Paul Kagi opted to pursue a course in building construction, where he specialized in woodwork technology at Kiambu National Polytechnic, and later opened a woodwork business, which he did for 7 years. Then he closed it down after government banned wood business.
I would say it's a person whom I would say he has learned a lot and he has experienced a lot. So every time we are with Mr. Kagi, he always tell you what he has experienced, and he always want you to go in an avenue that will not allow you to go through what he has been able to go through.
Topic on the biggest cyber attacks in history. I'm going to mention some of.
Paul Kagi managed to get his first job in media after being invited for an interview. At this time, he had not gone to any media school, but he worked for a few years and saved some money, which together with his family's member support, helped him to join Mount Kenya University. After climbing various ladders, from reporter, news anchor, assistant news editor, radio programmer, and station manager, Paul Kagi later joined TV as a news anchor, sub-editor, and talk show host. And currently, he is working in MBCI Radio as news anchor and head of programs, where he is known as a hard-working person, good-hearted, and a mentor from his colleagues.
My name is Precious Owoko. Ama najulikana kama Chela la Kwetapjeso aka Gigi. Na nawak na MBCI Radio and TV na tunawak na Mr. Paul Kagi. So generally Paul Kagi ni mtu mwenye, kitu ya kwanza ni mtu hardworking kwa kazi zake zote. Secondly ni mtu smart. Like ukiona tu penye na dress, the official wears, it's very rare umpate hayuko kwa official or in an official wear. Yeah, na ni mtu ana associate na watu vizuri, ni mtu social, na ni mtu pia anajua kuongea na watu ama kuelewana na watu, because unapata ni ngumu sana umpate amecollide na mtu na in any way.
My name is Faith Mwema. I am a journalist by profession. I would say first and foremost, he has mentored me in my career from scratch, I would say. From writing news, editing news, presenting and everything. One thing I've realized with him, si mchoyo na information.
Jina naitwa Vincent Kimutai. Mimi ni mwandishi wa habari. Mimi nasoma taarifa. I'm also a sport journalist. Paul Kagi nilimjua mwaka wa 2020. Ni mtu ambaye anapenda accuracy, kwa sababu wakati ambapo umeanza kufanya kitu lazima akuja kuambia hivi na hivi inapaswa kufanywa. Yeye ni a good mentor, sababu amekuwa the head of news, amekuwa my mentor, ameweza kunimentor, na naamini ya kwamba katika safari ya uandishi wa habari yeye amekuwa na experience, ako na uzoefu wa hali ya juu, and I believe ataendelea kumentor watu wengi. Jinsi ambavyo nimeweza kuwa mimi, nimekuwa mentored, nimeweza kuwa mtangazaji, nasoma taarifa, naandaa taarifa. I believe hata wale ambao nawasaidia mala hapa, ambao wanakuja wanafunzi na wasaidia ku prepare news, kuandika kila kitu, ni kutokana na Paul Kagi ambaye alinisaidia na pia mimi nawasaidia wengine.
Personally for Mr. Kagi, he's a friend to me. So we have been together, working out things together as a friend, and he has really helped me in this field of mass media. So generally, Mr. Kagi is a good person.
A media trainer in Rift Valley Institute of Business Studies, where he has produced many students working as journalists in various media houses, and also a mentor to the teachers surrounding him.
My name is Mr. Kiri Barnabas, the registrar at Rift Valley Institute of Business Studies. Mr. Kagi, we have worked with him for the last 3 years, and we are still working together. And basing on the experience we have had with him, I would say Mr. Kaki is a person who always want to see others succeed in life, and I would describe him as a person who is very supportive, very encouraging, and somebody who is selfless.